So while I'm here, let me talk about this whole Sesame Street Place controversy. It's really a shame that a place like that's not just geared for kids, but was built on multiculturalism, celebrating differences of all types of children, has stooped this low. A lot of it has to do with the climate that we're living in when it comes to the politics of this country. I'm not shocked that this happened. I'm shocked that it's been allowed to take place. And I'm shocked that the person was being filmed, knowing that social media is the norm, that person behind that Rosita costume was bold enough to do that. It shows that we have gone back to the days of the KKK being comfortable and bold and brazen to do their stuff out in the open. We've gone back to where open racism is acceptable. And if we don't stop this behavior, it's going to get even worse. I feel really bad for the girls, but I feel bad for all children, particularly Black children, who go through things like this. Okay? I've gone through stuff like that, not at an amusement park, but when I was in kindergarten. I had a kindergarten teacher that was racist towards me and a couple of other girls because we were Black girls that didn't have long hair. You know? And then I went to another classroom and I had a Filipina teacher who was nice and loving to all children. Never again did I deal with racism in the school system. But I went through it when I was the same age as one of those little girls. The thing is that what made it worse is that my family was paying for my education, having to deal with that monthly. Okay? For 4 months straight, I dealt with racism. That little girl's parents paid for their daughters to go to Sesame Street to have fun, Sesame Street Place to have fun, to experience the characters that they see on Sesame Street daily, to interact with them. And because of that incident, they're never going to be able to handle dealing with Rosita. When they see Rosita, they're going to run, they're going to scream, they're going to cover their eyes. They may end up attacking the Rosita stuffed animals because they're little kids and they'll take their anger out just like that. Or if they hear the name Rosita with a little girl in their class, they may punch her in the face. PTSD comes in all forms, and that's a form of PTSD that they're going to develop. Here's where I say the line needs to be drawn. We need to know who that character, not the character, but we need to know the person behind the costume. It could be a man. It could be a white man. It doesn't have to be a Latina woman. It could be a white man. It could be an Asian man. I'm going to be honest with you. And this may sound, a little bit, it may sound a little bit far off, but it might be a Black man who hates little Black children, particularly Black girls. You hear the manosphere on YouTube. Why should we be shocked? You hear what goes on with a lot of these Black male conservatives and how they have a hate towards Black people, particularly Black females. He might be a Brandon Tatum type person in that costume. But he shares the same principles and values that white supremacists hold, if that's the case. But the person behind that costume shows anti-racism towards Black children. Okay, it is what it is. The managers are the main problem because they're allowing this to happen. From what I've read, Sesame Street, the show, and Sesame Street Place, they're not really intertwined. So it's a separate division. But still, Sesame Street still can stop them from using the name. They can't shut a lot of that down. They could still shut it down. They themselves can sue and say, listen, we taking our name back. Then what's going to happen? Take our characters back. Then what happens? No more. Now, the town where this all takes place is a town outside of Philadelphia where their economy basically is based on the success of Sesame Street Place for the year. So the more people that visit, the more money they make from the year. Without Sesame Street Place thriving, their economy is doomed. So my advice, boycott the hell out of Sesame Street Place. I'm also hearing from various YouTubers that it's happening all over other Sesame Street places throughout the country. So that's why I say boycott. You don't have to go there. It's a luxury place. It's not a necessity. You don't have to be there. That's the beauty of boycotting places such as amusement parks, places such as restaurants, places such as concert venues. Anything that is of luxury, you don't have to be there. They have to depend on your money because you don't have to spend your money with them. It's not like an essential business, a supermarket, a drugstore, using public transportation, things of that nature. This is a luxury. You can just go somewhere else or don't go nowhere and let them feel it. Talk and boycott. Well, not even talk. You don't even have to say shit. Boycott with your dollars. Don't march. Don't protest. Don't demonstrate. Just be silent about it. And then watch. Management will be in scruffles. Because trust me, I work in retail. 12 plus years deep. Okay? Both in-store and online. And I can tell you, when management ain't making money, I mean, the way they hustle for them dollars is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They'll hustle so bad that even if you don't have enough money, they'll be like, oh, that's okay. We'll give you a discount. Oh, we'll take some percentages off of it. Oh, we'll give you another discount so that you'll be able to pay for the merchandise. You got the power. Hold your money. Don't let them make a fool out of you. And to all the parents that was going to go to Sesame Street Place or any place that you found out recently practice anti-racism towards black children or any other, I'm speaking primarily for black children on this because those are the children that's being discriminated in this video. But if you see anti-racism, like racism, anti-black racism, hold your money. Don't spend it. And with that being said, I'm signing out. I wish the little girls and all the children who went through this type of discrimination at Sesame Street Place the best of luck. And to the parents that basically, filmed the footage and posting it, kudos to you all. I really wish that you all get as much as you're able to get. Sue the socks off of them. And if you got to shut them down, oh well, shut them down. And with that being said, I'm signing out. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.